Okay, sir, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you'll be watching this particular presentation. So, this is a presentation on my document explaining why I chose the style I used, why I used the fonts I used in my documentation. First off, I'll start by saying I like colorful documents. I don't like plain black and white documents. And so you see a lot of colors in my documents because I believe that when a document has some colors, it's interesting and nice to look at. So they're not just plain black and white text, but you have some text and colors, and also trying to make sure it's not looking very childish where everywhere is just colors but looks mature, meaning where there's color it means it's necessary that there should be a color there to give some excitement to the eyes. And also there are always cover pages on my documents, most of them, and that's because the cover page gives the impression that this is a professional document, or this person is serious about what he's doing. And I always get a very nice, attractive sort of design, which is simple because I don't like complex and complicated. It's simple and easy to read the information, and you're not distracted by the whole design, but it's simple and beautiful. And yes, I used one particular font, which is the Calibri, and this font I especially like it because you can use it for a heading and use it for the body, and it just looks beautiful. It just looks like two different fonts. It's just so mature. You just need to know when to use the bold and the right font sizes to use, and the difference between the font sizes. Most often I use a difference of four, or four font fours, of four. Yes, four. I use a difference of four, and sometimes two, depending if it's in the paragraph or in the context. If it's a heading, I can do a difference of four. If it's inside, I do a difference of two, just to give it a feel and make it look like somebody will read and be able to understand that this is a heading, this is a subheading, just by seeing the size of the font and how the documents are presented. And if you notice, in most of my images, I always have shadows and some kind of borders that separates them, that gives some depth to the from the image and the paper, so it feels like the image is suspending on the paper. It's not like it's just flat on the paper. It creates some nice style and it's interesting to the eye. Yes. And also I yes, always have cover pages, and yeah, in most of my documents it's the same font. It's just different styling. Sometimes it's just all caps, and just to give a good presentation, or depending too on the type of document, sometimes I'll leave it all caps because it's much more presentable. Like in this document, the introduction is all caps, but you can still feel the difference. It's just the same font, but then it feels like a different font now just by using all caps. So that's to create some dynamic nature of the documents. Like all of them not just look the same. And so yes, very colorful. Even my tables colorful, and yeah, cover pages very simple. That is just basically the style I was going for: simple, colorful, and interesting to watch. So I'm very satisfied with this document and its fonts and style and everything, and I hope you'll be satisfied with it too.